with Diamond D Custom Leather, and today I'm going to explain how to use our newest addition, the Leather Lever Wrap. We've had a lot of people requesting this and they want to match it with their rifle butt cuff, rifle sling in the natural oil, brown or black. So we've created this lever wrap to protect your knuckles, and in doing so, we think we've come up with a really great design. It's 7 inches long. The design is made to fit anywhere from the Rossi Big Loop to a Henry Big Boy Loop, a Marlin, Winchester, or right here, as you can see. The idea behind it is that it's going to be able to protect your knuckles and at the same time match with your butt cuff or your rifle sling. In order to do this, you'll get 2 of these depending on the color that you have, either the natural oil, brown, or black. You'll also get some sinew lace and 2 needles that will be used. So everything you need to do it yourself. First thing you do is take your lever. We found it easier to remove the lever from the gun, and that way you don't bang up a scope or the gun itself. Go ahead and take a measurement from the bottom using the half moon cut up to the top here. You want to make sure not to have anything on top in order to be able to lock your lever back into place. Once you've done that measurement, it's a simple baseball stitch. So by feeding the needles through this sinew, you put it up and through the first one, pull it nice and tight, and measure so that we have 2 equal sides. We've given you enough thread so you'll be able to go right through all the way no matter what size lever you have. Once we have this, we're just going to lock it into place. From here, we're just going to go over the top, back down one more time, and same on the other side. Once these are completed, we're going to pull it nice and tight and then be able to begin our baseball stitch. If you pull too tight, these holes are small and it has a tendency that it may rip the hole. In that case, that's why we gave you 2 options, just in case you don't get it right the first time. I found it easier that we turn it around and face the other way. Keeping these separate, we always want to start with the right or left, but whatever you decide to start with, you're going to continue that way. We've decided to start with the right. Just go through our pre-popped holes, and I found that we can do a couple of these and then we'll pull it tight, speed the process up. Overall, it shouldn't take much more than just a couple minutes to complete this. Making this nice and straight, we can pull it tight. Put our finger right here to hold that and then continue down the process. Once again, it's just a simple baseball stitch. You're going to notice on some of your levers, some are wider and some are more narrow. So your leather lever wrap is going to either touch or it's going to leave a little bit of space, like this one, for example, and have some of the sinew thread exposed. When you get down here towards the end is where we're going to use that other piece of thread that's in a knot. When we get to 3 holes left, so we have 1 more to do, and what this is going to help do is kind of finish off the project and make it look real nice. Okay, so we're going to pull this nice and tight here into place, hold that. The other piece that we got, we're going to have the knotted end towards you, hold it right on top of all these threads with a little bit of excess sticking right here. Now from here on forward, we're going to go on top of this. We're using that piece to pull through at the end. Each one of these I've been pulling tight. Seems to have a nice finished product at the end. And we're almost done. On the last one, we're going to just do another locking stitch. So as we have it pulled tight, we're going to go back through here on top just to help lock it into place before we do our square knot. One, and we can do another one. Two. I'm going to take this and go through the middle of both of these, through that hole, which is going to help pull us through. We're going to measure it back to where we first pulled this through, and then cut it with a pair of scissors. Now, while holding this, slip your finger in the hole and pull it through, pulling that excess cord through to give it a finished look. Now that it's all secured, you can push this down, and if you wanted to, you could pull it a little bit tighter, but this is a real nice one. So that's your finished product with our leather lever action wrap. Hope you enjoyed the video.